Well, the cat's out of the bag. The Glock Gen 6 is here. Thursday, I attended an event put on by Glock to go check out the new Gen 6, so let's go over the changes. At launch, there will be a Glock 17, 19, and 45. So starting from the top, you've got a brand new optics system that is kind of a mix between a direct mount and plates. It comes with 3 polymer plates for the RMR, Delta Point, and one other I can't recall, possibly the RMSC, but don't quote me on that one. They're saying that the polymer plate acts kind of like a shock absorber, and it's slightly taller than the cutout, so when you torque it down, it kind of compresses. This obviously gets the optics lower than sitting on top of a plate. Then you've got the new slide serrations on the front and rear that are deeper on the top than the Gen 5s and tapered down. It did feel pretty grippy. Next, they built up a border around the slide release to help prevent engaging it if you have a high grip on the gun. John Lovell from Warrior Poet Society was there, and he says he has a really high grip and had issues with that. And when shooting it at the range, it didn't lock back once on him. So that seems to have fixed that problem. Then there's a new grip texture that I really liked. It's a mix of both the RT2 and the RT4 texture. So you get bigger squares with a smaller texture in between them. I've gotten to really like more aggressive textures to stay connected to the gun, so this was a welcome addition. They also added an index point or a gas pedal where your thumbs lay. They cut it out of the existing grip module, so it should still work with existing Glock holsters for that model. The grip has the beaver tail built in, not part of the back straps, which you get 3 sizes of. There's also a palm swell that fills up your hand more. I switched one to the large back strap, and that felt pretty good. That gave me a little bit more room to fit my support hand in on the other side. It also has a flared magwell, and the changes they made makes it a shorter reach to the trigger. And speaking of the trigger, you now have a flat face trigger that felt really nice. The reset and brake and everything is still the same, but it's just the trigger shoe that was changed. And lastly, they added an undercut that they say will eliminate the Glock knuckle. So as you can see, a lot of the changes they made are stuff people were asking for, stuff they were doing right after you would buy a Glock and modifying it. I know I've added texture to guns, the undercuts, and whatnot, so you get all this stuff out the box now. I was able to shoot all 3 for a little bit, and they shot great. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on them soon to do a more in-depth review. If you like this video, give it a like, comment, and share, and if you want more videos like this, follow or subscribe to USA Carry. See you in the next one.